turnip safely. And for Smith, it's basically like, how does he laser hide? How does he camp? When does he decide to start aggressing? Like, what things is he looking to get Doe to do better on safe? By like pressuring him with lasers, because if you laser effectively enough, at like you can force Peaches to tilt and run into you. I don't know if Doe's that type of guy, but it's definitely something to look out for.
You're fucking up my fantasy bracket, David. All right, David. Come on.
Oh yeah, I have cheated my fantasy.
Don't fuck me. I want to be up.
Okay, so going to Battlefield. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Oh no, I don't really like this stage as Peach because Falco has like really nice top platform. It's the highest top platform in the game. You can reach there with full jump. There's very little you can do about it. So just kind of standing there. Could have pulled turnip. Just like I'm not gonna think about life. I appreciate he's rolling out of shield pressure. He's not trying to do any like cheesy out of shield stuff. Okay, that was really smart. Reverse, like reading him to roll in. But he doesn't really punish it as well as he could. Okay, I think he should have up thrown because that throw is not going to send him far enough, and that way he either gets a chain grab or a platform check chase on the top or on the side platform. Okay, yeah, Smith is covering his landing very safely here, which is what you need to do. I love to see Falco's grab, like just raw Falco grabs. Like you're just so smart if you can do that. Because like Falco's don't do that. Everyone expects Falco to just like come in and shine, and Falco's just keep doing it. Or shine and shield pressure. Oh, okay. That up smash would have been really sick, but Smith like understands that Falco has a really hard time covering you, or that like if you move ever so slightly to the left or right, like Peach has to pick a completely different option in order to cover you. Yeah, he should have just. He wasn't close enough to the ledge in order to make that a successful edge guard. And that's kind of the problem. Like, there's very few times against the Spacey where you can actually cover all their recovery options. So when you have those moments, you need to be on top of them. Otherwise, you're just throwing, like, especially it's Falco. Like, your whole thing is Peach versus Falco is that you can just kill him at 50% if you do it right. That's your only saving grace because he's just going to bully you in neutral. Okay, I like that Bo saved the float. That being said, I don't think it's really that great to like go low against Falco because once like the higher you are, the more room you have to fall down to try to fake with. Once you've committed to like that float height, basically the only two things, there's like three things you can do: attack on the stage, grab ledge, or air dodge on the stage. Whereas when you're floating up high, you can at least like try to bait them to attack you high and then try and snap low or something with the umbrella and go under them. Up smash is not. I don't know. I feel like these are all accidental up airs. Oh, that's unfortunate. He just calls him. Yeah, you. I would like to see him, if he's going to stay on stage to try and edgeguard Falco, I'd like to see him using like float cancel there instead of unnair or fair, because the hitbox that lasts longer and like it's disjointed, so it's much harder for. Like, Falco's side view is really dumb, in that sometimes it just like randomly trades or like beats out moves it really shouldn't. Or you can throw a hitbox and it'll get sent to the right. So Bair's really nice because it has a nice like juicy disjointed hitbox. Okay, good tech chasing. Those are just like a general, yeah. Like his edge, his on-stage plays are really good, in that he's calling out what Smith wants to do to get out of pressure situations. And he's like not losing neutral too much to Smith, although Smith is again being very good about but like he needs to close out these edge guards. You can't let like you can't lose the one big advantage you have in the matchup. Okay, good fake by Smith there to fake that he was retreating to top platform and then like fall through. And I think, oh no, I feel like those trying to like get a meaty hit now, because there's very little reason to do anything out of shield besides like roll or maybe LB if the Falco messes up. Okay, but he gets the fair. And that, oh. Oh, okay, and Falco accidentally throws out the kicks in the wrong order. That's been unfortunate. Okay, yeah. Yeah, though I think was expecting Smith to roll in, but Smith realized that he's been rolling in the past few times and managed to like save himself from that situation. So does not get the juicy hit of air, otherwise this would be very different. But he does get the up air to close out the stock. Okay, so again, I think this is a nice tight close battle. I feel like though we'll probably go to either Fountain. We'll probably end up Fountain, or actually sorry, Dreamland. Smith's probably going to ban FD, and if they went to Battlefield, it probably means that though Dan, or I'm wrong. That works too. We could go to Kongu Jungle 64. I'm down to watch a Falco just sit up there and do nothing.
It wasn't a fluke.
Good shit.
We've been telling you it wasn't a fluke in the past few months. We got it, dude.
Though thinking a lot about the stage that he's inevitably going to pick. Yeah, see, they're going to Dreamland. I'm always right. Well, I'm not always right. Okay, I don't really like that float height she's picking. Really, I feel like part of the issue though has is that like he wants to play very grounded. Right as he's getting floating, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that was a really sick shield poke. I don't know how intentional that was, but he managed to. He like almost got a really big conversion off of it. That's really unfortunate. Does not get the nice MGK angle. Okay, I like the round. Yeah, and he punched. Oh, and he's gonna make it. Oh no! Oh, is he? Yes! Oh my God, Smith giving me a heart attack here. Really good call out though. Honestly, like Falco, if you could just like call out where he's gonna be with there, like edge guarding her is so easy. That being said, doing that thing I said is hard. So. I like that those doing like instant. Those, y'all can probably hear him. The crowd going well for Zasa. But yeah, I like that those mixing up like just like lingering floats where he just like stands up there and. Yeah, so I guess if anyone's watching this live, it's also just one game against Colwell, so you should probably watch that set. But okay, what I was saying is it's really good that Doe is like alternating between these floats where he just like floats for a few seconds and just like dash dances quote unquote in the air, and these floats where like he jumps, floats, and then instantly comes down with an aerial. Because they're both really powerful in their own ways, but like each of them is kind of. Are you guys watching? If anyone watches live, why? I guess do my best to commentate this. I appreciate Smith refusing to like play those games and trying to like hit him while he's floating. Because you saw Cole was like floating there, and just like there was nothing. He wasn't like actually committing him. He was just like sitting there floating, like waiting for Smith to do something. And Smith just like stood in the laser and cornered, which I really liked. Oh, okay, good. Okay, really good narrative. Still getting a bit caught up in the middle of like tries to dash but ends up just walking. That was actually almost really good spacing by Doe to like get the fair and catch Smith like getting out of the corner. Doe tries to catch Smith, but like full house. He tries to catch Smith, but he doesn't have the height to do so. Like, Dole's not that good. And that's probably going to be the game. Yeah, he just smartly holds ledge this time instead of like standing on stage and waiting this fair. Okay, so we'll probably go to, I'm guessing Yoshi's there. We'll probably go to Stadium.
Oh my God!
Zasa's getting rushed on stage, so again, like, why are you watching the stream right now? You're not even watching Miller. You're just watching Tho and Smith react to his awesome winning. That's not a. This is a commentary.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, if you were watching this for whatever reason, watch Zasa and Kobo.
Did you even say anything? Like everyone was just watching that.
I was alternating between like 5 seconds of commentary here, then everyone like yelled, and I looked over and watched for 10 seconds.
Yo,
I feel bad for these guys because they have to like play while the entire room's just like bursting in flames. Yeah, Smith's doing a really good job of like maintaining his spacing, where it's hard for Tho to like come in with. Like he's intercepting Tho, trying to bear it down on him with lasers. Oh, okay, that was a really smart air dodge. That could have been really bad.
oh, and this is game 3.
This is game 3.
Okay, so they really got it going.
Yeah, all 3 games have been pretty. Yeah, I'd call all 3 games pretty close.
Who took game 1?
So Tho won game 1 on, or sorry, Smith won game 1 on Battlefield, and then Tho took game 2 on Dreamland.
Ah, okay.
So
yeah.
Smith came here.
This was smart to go here then.
Unfortunately, Tho, okay.
And he just threw it away.
He dodged the stitch. That's good. If like Peach has a stitch, your #1 goal should always just be diagonal. Be diagonal from her, because she can't like. It's very slow for her to get the turnip in that position.
Oh, okay.
Tho waits for a transformation. I don't think that's a good idea. I think he should have tried to fight while like the stage was basically a mini FD, because now Smith has like the windmill to run away on.
Mm-hmm. And he just gives him stage right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
This is really hard for Peach, it seems. Like, she can't really go anywhere without a platform being there for Falco to get on.
yeah, it's like I feel like a lot of characters, including Peach against Falco, they like to retreat to platforms where they feel like it's hard for the Falco to laser,
Yeah.
or like they jump up and down from the platform to the ground, so that the Falco can't like pin them down. But like on that, I don't feel like there's any platform in that transformation where he can do that. But at the same time, he can't chain grab, which is the only like Saul's FD has.
And now you're just able to take a stock with that
So-
simple edge guard with the fair. Oh, he keeps like missing and overshooting on that edge guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunately, didn't get the strong bear, but I really liked how Smith played out that sequence of events. Yeah. Oh.
Watch him repeating right now, just waiting to see if it hits.
Dude, Falco side being into Peach just feels like playing a game of Russian roulette. Like,
Right, right. You think most Peaches should just react to that side B and just go for a fair or nair?
Well,
it's
the
possible,
thing, like you
sure.
should definitely predict it and nair because it's really hard to react. But the thing is, like sometimes you hit him into the stage. Sometimes he just like clanks with your nair and gets through you for free.
Ah.
So like even if you land the nair, sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
Oh, and he goes for ledge. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't really ready to cover that, it seems.
I think if you're playing Peach space guarding edges, you want to start edge guarding spacies.
Yeah.
You want to start by like covering the ledge and then forcing them to come on stage. Because like if they land on stage, you have a bit of time to react to what they do. But if they're on ledge, like free invincibility, yay.
And that's kind of like something in every matchup you kind of got to do. Just take away ledge from you.
Well, I think what makes Peach's edge guard sequence very different from other characters is that like she can't. There's very few characters where she can just like hold ledge and wait for them to do something and like react off of ledge.
And this is a bad
you
spot.
don't want to see this.
Oh god, no.
Like Falco Fox can do like hold ledge and then drop shine and then jump air, and that covers a lot of things. But
oh, okay. Smith able to Haise able to recover his composure from all those down smashes. So that's the most important thing when you're in this situation with one stock.
I would have liked to see him.
Okay.
Like back throw didn't really do much for him there besides throwing some percent let full turnip. Like he was in position to kill.
And like he just gave it up and he was unable to finish. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
I'll throw it in there.
That's not guaranteed at that percent.
Is it really?
Okay. I think it stops at like 125, I want to say.
Okay.
Something in that range.
He was able to get in there on the platform.
Unfortunate way to end. Smith like looked like he was putting it back together at the end. And I was about to say like Falco could definitely kill Peach suitably early percents if he gets one good read when Peach is off stage, but